mean like how you can exclude the price of bundles in your customer total, that is quote total. Even we discussed on the reverse scenario, that how we can go opposite way. Like let's say like we want to consider bundle price, but I don't want to consider the child level price, I mean the product price. So bundle is the price, all other products should be skipped from there. So we discussed this couple of fields, and we got like good understanding like what is product, what is actual product, what is product bundle, and what is product option, right? So we decided to complete
Right.
any
Rahul,
questions.
sorry to interrupt. Yeah,
Yes.
Aritra here. So as of now, actually, yesterday I was not able to complete the session. Meanwhile, I dropped in between. So I just want to know till now whatever the field level discussion or the field level demo or hands-on you have shown. In that, in product object, we have not used any custom field till now, right?
Yes,
I
that's
mean,
correct.
we have not added any custom field till now, right?
Right, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Custom field, we custom field we will add only if we have that requirement, right? Right now we don't have any requirement. I mean, what happens like custom field, basically we are adding on quote and quote lines and to drive the logic from there. Something based on transaction basis, if you are changing anything. Product, you really got requirement to add custom field on product if you have something special, right? You feel like CPQ is not allowing that, then and then you will go with the custom. Otherwise, all these fields, if you take my company's example, we added a couple of fields, actually 3 4 fields on the product object, just to identify
Yeah.
what we did on the bundle. Actually right now we cannot rely on the hidden checkbox or on any other. How you will identify bundle, right? So what we do, we created one bundle checkbox here, so that if we check that when we actually configuring the bundle, that product will be used as a bundle. You can identify on quote line level, bundle checkbox is there, but how sometimes you got requirement like query all the export all the bundles from your org. So at that time you don't have like such field to actually go and check, because if you think on the optional checkbox or hidden checkbox, those can be checked on normal products as well. So how you can check? Other thing is like you need to go to the options, and if you have more than 2 options you need to do group by, like you need to query all options with bundle. And that like if any bundle has option, then we can consider that bundle, but it is like again like difficult way to identify with the help of query. UI level we can identify easily. So that's the reason we added one
Mm-hmm.
field on here, that it is bundle or not, and when while configuring we are checking that field. So these types of things you can add, but it's up to your custom business, that we will be discussing as part of mini project, and even I am giving
Exactly,
assignments to
exactly,
you. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, so let me get started on yesterday we discussed on this left side all the fields from left side till here, and we started discussing here product family. This one also, this is the last field which we discussed yesterday, hide prices in search. Why I am discussing all the fields, you got the all the data, like I mean context from yesterday's session, right? Because if you got the requirement, anytime you will get requirement that as I mentioned in the assignment, right? So that assignment I will give maybe after 2 days once we complete on the, right? So you will get this assignment, for example, right? So if you read it like this, Salesforce will give you these types of statement. Norton means this is my company, for example. Norton plans to sell a configurable group of products, but does not want to show the bundle's parent product to the client. So it's not like bundle's parent, but it is like bundle parent product to the client. So you need to think on the solution. So what it is saying, I don't want to show my product to the end customer. That is bundle product, because bundle product doesn't add value to your TCV or calculations. So you need to think, if you don't aware on this hidden checkbox, you will think like how I can do that. Do we need to add customization? These things will come in your mind. But if you know all the fields from product object, all the fields from product option object, then it's very easy job to complete that in single click by checking the hidden checkbox. So these types of things are there. So that's the reason I'm explaining all the fields. So yesterday if you go through uh, yesterday's talk again, you will got to know like all I explained all this piece in deeper level. So let's start from asset amendment behavior in today's topic. So what is this field, asset amendment behavior? So we have two types of things. Let me go here and explain. So we have two types of things.
Sorry,
If
sorry
you
to
create
interrupt
code,
again. Rahul,
Yes,
can
go
you
ahead.
just repeat on this short order field? What was the significance of this field? Short
The
order.
sort order. Yeah, sort order is something which you, if you go to the code, how you want to display that. This is ascending, I mean order. How you want to display the products on code line screen. If you go to the edit lines, based on your sort order, for example, if you have 10 products, first, second, third. So your sorting order will be like how you want to sort that, right? Ascending, descending order for that. So if you go here, right, you can see one, two, three. Sorry, you can see one, two, three. This is order. If you change the sorting order of this Norton antivirus to 10, it will go at last when we are going to display that product. For example, if I click on add product, I can see all the products based on your sorting order. This is what sorting order is. Sorting order of this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the reason it's displaying at 6 level. If I change this 6 to 1, this Norton will display at first. That is just sorting order. It's not like other thing. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, okay, okay. So what I understand is, suppose if the short order is 10, and even if in our code line items we have 5 products, then the maximum number of short order, I mean, if the short order number is 10 for a particular product, then it will be shown at the last, even if it is having 6 products.
Yes. So let's say I have these 7 products and my sorting order is, you can give some spaces in between. First, sorting order is 10. Then I will say 20. Then I'm saying 30. Then I'm saying 50.
Hmm.
You can use some space. It's not like why I'm giving this space 10 to 20. This 10 will display first lowest and then largest. Why I'm giving this space? Meantime, for example, if you got any product, customer tells you that I want this P1 P8 product to be created today. You created these 7 products last year, like 2020. Now customer is saying like we have introduced this new product and this should be displayed after P1 actually. So what you need to do, that's the reason I'm giving some gaps here. Otherwise you need to, if you give the 1 2 3 like that, you need to change the sorting order of all these things. If I give like 1 2 3 4 5 6, then you need to change all this order for, that's the reason I'm giving gaps here. That is the best practice you can say, right? So if you give like this is not best practice. Give something and uh, assign some gaps between that. I mean 10 to 20. So you can, if you got this requirement, you can give this as 15. So in that way, this 15 will display in between these two. So just assign some gaps between that. That is the, this is how Salesforce CPK behaves.
Okay, okay, okay. So I mean the numbers which will be there in between that can again be reused if some ad hoc requirement is coming up. So that is why
Yes.
you are asking to put some gap in between the sorting order values.
Yeah, this is what I feel actually. This is like, I'm not sure what Salesforce is saying, but this is what I feel. Because even if you get like after 2 years, if you got 2 products and if they are saying like I want this to be displayed between P2 to P3, how you will do? You need to change the sorting order of all the product. That is the first solution. Because if you change this to, for example, I want to display this P8 product after this. So what I need to do, I need to add one more line here, right? For example, P8 product, and I need to change this to 3. What I need to do, this is also 3, so I need to change this to 4, this is to 5. I need to data mix all the lines. If I have same, then it will go. For example, if I that's good point actually. For example, if I have both the products both 3 sorting order, what will happen? It's based on your product's name, it will sort and display alphabetically order, right? That is the standard way. If you have both the product with the same name, I mean if this is the starting with A for example and this product name is starting with D, then A will display first, D will display order if you have same sorting order. But this is not the best practice. You should not have same sorting order for the products. Okay. Uh, coming back
Okay,
to any questions? Okay.
nothing from my
So
side.
coming back to next field which we want to discuss now, and if you have any more questions on the field which you completed, just go through. Yeah, I mean like you were not in the session yesterday you mentioned, but just go through this recording, yesterday's recording. I hope like everybody is getting recordings now, so just go through that and like just revise your these concepts, and if you have not heard on these things, like just come up with question, we can take those also. Okay, so moving forward, asset amendment behavior. So what is this asset, right? So as what whatever I was discussing, for example, you created code, and on this code, right, you created opportunity, you created code, and in this code you can have two types of products. One is like asset based product, and another is like contract based product. These are the two types. You I will explain in few minutes, but these are the two types of product. So if it is contract based product, that is means it's subscription product. Subscription products means it can be renewable in next year. An asset based product, this cannot be renewed or this cannot be upgraded. So this is not non subscription products, you can say, right? Non subscription product, I will say like how to identify these two products. But on quote, you can add both the products, but once order is created, I'm saying once order is created, both the products will carry forward. Okay, both the products will carry forward as it is. I'm saying this is just okay. Then once you try to create contract for that, okay, once you try to create contract for that, it will only create contract for this product. It will create subscription line for this product. It will not create anything for asset. So what it does for asset based product, once you check, if you are on order, for example, right, how you are creating contract, as I explained, you need to check the contracted checkbox on order. Once you check that checkbox, it will create contract for you, and it will have only one product coming from contracted pricing. I mean contracted based product, that is subscription product. But asset based product will not go to the contract, so it will go to asset. Asset is one of the, it will go to account actually. So let me explain here. So account is object, we know, right? So this product will go to the account. So let me show you. So how you know this flow? This flow you're much familiar because I explained end to end. But asset based flow, till here it's same. But only when you try to create contract, it will not go to contract, but it will go to the orders account. So let me go back. If you go to the account, right? So each and every quote or order is having their own accounts, right? If you go to any quote as well, for example, not this one, but it is approved quote. Let me check the order is already created. This one, right? So here, if I go to related list, we have order. So what I am trying to say, when you are on order, you have both types of product. If you check contracted checkbox, this one, okay. So this is the contracted checkbox. It will try to create contract for you, right? So this is the contracted checkbox. So if I go to related list, I will have this contract, right? And on this contract, you will have only the contract based products, not the asset based product. How to identify those, how to set up those, I will explain. So it will just add whatever the contract based products are on the order. But all other products, let's imagine this first product is asset based and second product is contract based. So this second product, subscription based product, will go to contract subscription line, and this another product that is asset based, it will go to account. So if you go to order, we will have account as well. Here you can see, if you go to that account, right? So on account, we have one related list, assets. If I scroll down, yeah, here it's loading. Yeah, you can see asset is created here. So you can test these things. I will explain like how to, how there is no major difference like it's asset based product or contract based product, but I will explain. But whatever the flow I explained, this is how it works. Now the question comes into your mind, how to identify that this is asset based product or subscription based product, right? Instead of saying contract based, you can say this as a subscription product actually, right? Now this question comes to your mind, that how to identify asset based product and subscription product. Let me go back to product now. You, asset based products will be identified based on these two fields, asset conversion and asset amendment behavior. If you have value in the asset amendment behavior field, that is default or allow refund, it is asset based product. If you have none here, and if you have none here, then it is subscription based product. But instead of that, how you can identify subscription based product? If you scroll down, We will get to that field, but there is one more field in the subscription section. If this particular subscription pricing field has none value, then it is asset based product. So two things are there how to identify asset based product. Subscription pricing field should be none, and your asset amendment behavior value should be present there, and asset conversion should be selected. So these are the three fields to identify it is asset based product, right? And second thing is how to identify subscription based product. Subscription pricing field should not be none. It should be something fixed price or percent or total. We'll come back to that, what is fixed price and percent price. But if you selected fixed price here, and it should be none in this case, even if you selected, it doesn't matter. So these are the three fields very important to identify it is subscription based product or any. So if you selected fixed price here, and if you selected something here, still it is subscription based product. It will ignore these two fields if you selected subscription pricing field to something else fixed price. But if you have none here, that means it's asset based product, right? Now coming back to again to these two fields to explain in deeper level, what is this asset amendment behavior? When you add products on the quote and when you are creating amendment, so we will be discussing, we have separate topics for that. So it's not allowing you to, for example, you purchase laptop, that is asset, right? So it's asset based product, laptop is asset based product. So it cannot be renewed, right? Once you purchase laptop, you cannot be renewed, right? So asset means laptop or any mouse or these things are asset based products. Those are hardware product mostly. So if I have asset based product, for example laptop, if i if I purchase that, right, from for example Dell or Apple, after 6 months, now I am saying I want to cancel this particular laptop. Is it possible? No, right? But if you take subscription product example, if you purchase for example any licenses, right? So subscription product means you will have licenses. So few of the companies will allow you to cancel licenses after 6 months. If you purchase for 1 year, but after 6 months you can cancel. There are some few products in market, right? We can cancel at any time. So asset based products, you cannot be renewed and it cannot be amended as well. Amended means after 6 months you cannot cancel, you cannot change anything. So these two fields will allow you, if you say allow refund, then you are actually allowing to refund back. Some asset based products your company is allowing to cancel. I mean, it's allowing to create amendment on that particular. So in that case, you're allowing refund, or default means you are not allowing refund, but and even you are not allowing amendment as well. So if you select a default here, as this particular product will not be amended for any reason, it cannot be cancelled, it cannot be refunded back, your money will not get, you will not get refund anything if you select a default. If you selected allow refund, it means it is asset based product, but you can cancel and you will get your money back, right? That is just for invoicing purpose we are using. And what is this asset conversion? If you have this product for example with quantity of, for example, let's say I will add one more column here, quantity. So let me add this column here. Okay, so let's say I have order for this asset based product with the quantity of 10, and subscription product I have quantity of 5, right? So subscription product, it will create subscription line with quantity of 5, that will be one subscription line with quantity of 5. But what will happen with asset? If I have 10 quantity on this product, when it create asset on account object, how much asset it will create? It will create one asset with 10 quantity, or it will create 10 assets here with one quantity. What will happen? It will decide based on your asset conversion field. So if I selected one per quote line, right? So one per quote line means your quote line is saying you have 10 quantity, so it will only create one asset. So it will only create one asset with quantity of 10 on account object. So similar to this, it will single, this will be your asset with the quantity of 10. It will single create record. But if you selected here, if you go to product back, one per quote line means it will create, irrespective of quantity, it will create only single asset and it will update the quantity on that. But if you selected one per unit, what will happen? One per unit means it will create 10 assets here. It will create 10 asset records here, and it will update quantity as 111 to each and every, right, each and every asset. So in here on account, it should not, it will create 10 asset record with same product name but quantity with 111. That is per unit you are creating asset. One per unit means it will create per unit asset line. One per quote line means irrespective of what is your quantity, it will create single asset and it will update just quantity field to 10. That's the difference between asset conversion, these two fields. And this is just for amendment. Default means it will not allow refund, and this will allow refund. And don't worry, we will have live session for this. I think I scheduled that at last because of some reason. So there is some dependency, that's the reason. Let me check we have that session or not. There is one session and asset. Where is that? It's not there. Hmm. Actually, we have that topic, asset based products, but let me check where is that. But it's there in the one of the slide. This is subscription bought product. Okay, let me add that topic here as well. If I forget to add that PPT, or maybe if I deleted after that, is consumption schedule. This is evergreen subscription, field sets, add bundle specific field sets, and 20. Okay, let me add that topic here. Once we're done with all this evergreen subscription, after this we should discuss one of the asset based product behavior, end to end asset end to end behavior. Even we can discuss now as well. Let's discuss otherwise. Are you compatible with that? Let's discuss all other fields tomorrow and let's complete this. So let's say, let me create one product today. Let's
Actually,
discuss
sorry
that today.
to interrupt. I mean, it is becoming very confusing on this asset and the contract thing.
Your voice is not that
I
much
think
audible
I'm not
actually.
able to understand totally uh, what you explained.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
till
is
quote line, till amendment, it was fine. Like, say, suppose I am buying a laptop. For that, I might have some warranty, right? Which is
yes.
valid for 6 months. And after six
Mhm,
months, I need to either extend the warranty by paying some extra money, or
mhm.
the warranty will be ended. And within
Yeah,
warranty, if something is happening, then they might replace the laptop. So if
yeah,
we consider this use case, then how will we configure that in the product level?
yeah, that's good scenario actually. So warranty and guarantee, these two things you need to handle with other I mean you need to create separate maintenance product for that. I mean when you are saying you will be providing maintenance, when you are saying guarantee, right, you are providing maintenance to that product, you are not actually refunding that back, you are just providing support with that product. So what actually CPQ support, you need to create your actual product, for example laptop, and you need to create support product for that with the name of maintenance for laptop. So that maintenance for laptop will allow you for 6 months of license, I mean 6 months of support, and that will happen offline. You don't need to allow, because for maintenance you are not charging anything, right? So Salesforce CPQ, what you are quoting that to end customer, you are quoting those warranty and guarantee, those are terms and conditions. Those will not happen through Salesforce, right? Because for warranty and guarantee you are not charging anything. So there can be maintenance product actually, it's not like guarantee or warranty product. Guarantee and warranty is the thing which you can add in terms and condition section. So if you go to any code, right, let me go back to, otherwise what we can do, as I mentioned, like let me create one asset based product and let's create one end-to-end transaction today itself, otherwise this whole end-to-end transaction, so you'll understood, and then we'll come back and explain all other things. So let me go and open any
Okay.
product yeah, so let me explain and take your time. I know like it's confusing, so let me clone this. Just I'm creating new product, so I will give this as what I can maintenance product, maintenance for CAD product. So this is my asset based product, for example. or you can give any name, I mean laptop or whatever. I'm saying this is a maintenance fraud CRAD product. Okay, so this is my asset based products. Then what I need to do, first thing you need to set this as something as like default or allow refund, right? And another thing, you need to select one per quote line or other things. And then what you need to do, you need to scroll down and nullify subscription pricing to none. That's the single setup you need to do. So if I save that, your, and then you need to next step is like you need to go and add the price for that particular. It's similar, it's not, there is no, only three fields you need to manage for the asset based product. All other things are same. You need to go add the price for these. So I'm adding this as 1000, right? And I will save. These are the single step. Only the thing you need to remember, subscription pricing field should be blank, this subscription pricing. So this will consider as asset based product. If I go now and create one account or otherwise, let's create one opportunity on account. So if I go to account, I will go this quickly, like new opportunity. So I will say test subscription plus asset demo. Okay, so I will select all other fields whatever I want. I will say initial amount is $100 for example. I will say, don't worry about the amount. And if I go to the accounts opportunity now, this is the opportunity which we created, test subscription. An opportunity, I will not explain anything here now because we know everything. You don't need to create code here now. If I created code, it should come automatically, but if it is not coming, I will populate these things. But in your primary sandbox, all other things are good. Order by anything, I don't want to populate anything. Subscription term, I will give 12-month because this is 12-month contract for example. And I will say I will not enter any other details. We have separate topics like to explain all the code fields as well. Now I will, next step is like we need to go and add products. Okay, the one step we missed, we created product, right? Let me close these tabs, all tabs. So we created product, but we have not added that product inside the bundle, right? Otherwise it will not available. So what I will do, I will go to mechanical bundle and I will add the product which we created now, maintenance product, right? So I will go to mechanical bundle, I will go to related list, and how to link that to bundle, you know, you need to create option. So I will go to option and I will add that product here. So what is the product name? Maintenance for CAD product. So I will give some numbers here. We will be discussing these things, and I will say this is as related product, and I will save that. So it is added inside the mechanical bundle. So if I selected add products now here, if I selected mechanical bundle, right? And what I will do now, I will select this both the product SLM, CAD and maintenance. So this maintenance is my asset based product, and these two are subscription based product. If I save that, I will save whole total amount is 201 because your this maintenance for CAD is 100, this CAD is 100, and this is 0, and this one is 1, right? So total 201. Don't worry here about pricing, we have pricing session for that. So now if I want to create order, what I need to do, I need to change the status to approved and then check the order checkbox. I will save that. Okay, if I go to related list, you know all these things. That's the reason I'm not explaining more, because how to create orders and this I explained in first session. So if you go to the order is created. On order I can see all the products, right? So this is my bundle, and these are the three maintenance as well as SLM PLM. Now let me activate, right? That's the next step. If you activate that, mark as current status, your status will change to activated, and then you can create contract. So I am on this screen now, right? I'm on this screen, order card. So now if I want to create contract, what I will do, I will check the contracted checkbox. If I save that, it should create contract for me, and it's just refreshing. It's not created. Okay, contract is created. If I go to contract, I will close all other tabs, right? So contract is created, and on contract I can see bundle and these two products, SLM and CAD. I don't see, if I go view all, I don't see that maintenance product here. This is what I'm trying to say. Subscription product will go to contract because those will be renewed, but asset based product will go to your orders. This is contract, you're good, right? So for subscription based product, but if you go to the order for this maintenance CAD product, if you go to the account, this orders account, what is my orders account? This is the edge communication, right? If you go there and if you check in the asset section, if you scroll down, yeah, see here, this asset is created, maintenance for CAD product. So if you open this asset, this is the asset with quantity of 1, right? And what is the price for that particular asset? $100. So this is, all these things are there. And how to renew, oh sorry, I forgot actually, the topic is in the another section. I will discuss that, how to amend or renew and what are the restrictions for on the asset. So if you go to the last I mean like topic 7, contracting session, there we have understanding on renewal and amendment business. So if you go there, yeah, here, amend and renew your asset. So here we will be discussing how to amend, is it allowed, and how to renew that, and how it's not, if it is restricted, how we can amend and renew our business, asset based business. So all the amendment renewal functionality we will be discussing here. So bear with me. If you discuss today, you will completely confused. I mean, if I discuss today itself. So just what I am trying to explain today, focus on products field, how this will change. So I explained asset amendment behavior, asset conversion, and subscription pricing. These three fields keep in mind, but from amendment side,